Friends, just a quick one today on my new case for the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now, a lot of people on the internet haven't been very happy that there aren't a lot of great accessories for this phone, given it's relatively new and the folding phone market is still small. Google itself makes a case which is kind of nice looking but doesn't have all the functionality, and I'll talk about that more in a second. And some of the leading manufacturers who you'd expect to have a case from, like Mouse and others, just don't have a great one yet. Now, what do I say when I mean they don't have great cases? I think there are two or three things that at least I was looking for in my Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold case. My god, that's a long name to say every time. I'm just gonna call it the Fold. First, I would need good protection. Second, I do need it to be thin. In fact, I would actually prefer to use this without a case, given the whole point of this phone is that it's thin enough to feel like a normal phone in your pocket. Third, and I think this is really important and most case manufacturers have missed out on, I think this phone needs MagSafe. And I don't mean MagSafe just for charging, but I also mean MagSafe for accessories. The wireless charging coil on this phone is actually not located here, which is where you would imagine it to be. It's actually located a bit lower, which has made it quite incompatible with existing chargers. If you try and put this phone on your current magnetic or wireless Qi charger at home, you might find that it doesn't work. And the reason is because the coil is located lower, and then when you put it on the stand, it doesn't work. It only works when you're able to put it horizontally on a charger so that you can move it around to the right location of the coil. By having MagSafe in the case, you can snap it onto any MagSafe charger, and I own a bunch because I also use an iPhone as my secondary phone. Now, second, having MagSafe compatibility helps you use all kinds of cool MagSafe accessories. My favorite accessory for my iPhone is actually the Moft Wallet MagSafe case, which is incredibly small. It holds 3 cards. You can use it to prop your phone up like this and in so many different angles. And most importantly, I actually use this as kind of a case for my phone. As you can see, I have absolutely no case on it. And this helps achieve the only one thing I want to, which is that when I put it down, it's actually elevated from the surface so that the camera module doesn't get scratched. Apart from that, I actually don't drop my phones and I keep it really well. And as you can see, it's pretty unblemished after even 4 or 5 years of usage. So I'd like to be able to use the same wallet, maybe in a different color, but the same kind of wallet on this phone. And in that case, I may not have even put a case on it at all. But unfortunately, this doesn't come with MagSafe. So when you put it, it moves around pretty easily and there's no way to actually prop your phone up. As you can see, it's starting to fall already and soon it's going to hit the floor, which I won't do. So after scouring the internet, we find that the only manufacturer which actually makes a case which has strong protection, is super thin and adds MagSafe is actually Thinborne. And I have the Thinborne Aramid 600 case for Google Pixel Pro right here. Let's actually go ahead and show you what it looks like and how we apply it. This is actually the Aramid 600D fiber. Now, whenever you buy an Aramid case, make sure that you understand that a higher D number is actually a less strong case. So the lower the number, the better it is. And 600 is actually pretty good. On their website, they say that it's 5 times stronger, but yet thinner than steel. It's a super thin profile, which I'm quite pleased about. When I put this on, it's not going to add any bulk to my phone. And there's a back unit and also a thin front unit, which has a little bit of sticky tapes on the front to hold it in place. They also give you a few additional sticky tapes for reuse and reapplication later, and some wet wipes to clean your phone before. Now that we've fully cleaned the back, let's actually apply the back unit first. It looks better than I thought. Now for the front, they've given some extra tapes, but I think there's more than enough on this at the moment. Looks pretty good. I do like that it's given a bit of a lip on the camera housing as well, even though it's actually so slim and small, it hasn't added too much to my profile. The front gives it a bit of a raised lip as well, so if you put your screen down, you're not gonna have to think too much about it. I actually think this has made it easier for me to open the phone. I was finding it particularly hard to grip the Pixel 9 Pro Fold's very thin profile, and most of the time I felt like I was kind of prizing it open even though it was stuck. The hole cutouts look pretty good and well aligned. They've left a bit of a slot for the speaker. Unfortunately, no slot for where the SIM goes. So every time you have to change your SIM, you have to take out the front cover, which is kind of stuck on with all of the sticky tape you saw. So that's a bit of a shame. But I guess that's what all the extras are for. Now, let's give this a test. A couple of MagSafe accessories. Yeah, pretty firm hold on my Moft case. Though it kind of attaches at the bottom, which is not really in line with the phone. It should be a little bit higher, but that's okay. I can live with it. It's going to be especially useful if I'm on a flight or a plane or a train and want to watch something on my phone. Interestingly, adding the MagSafe accessory has already left some kind of weird round circles on my case. Really weird part is as soon as I've gotten out of the box, it's already left some kind of round magnetic imprint where I attached the MagSafe accessory. So that's kind of odd, and I would keep a lookout for that. I'm going to write to Thinborne to ask them why this is happening. But otherwise, I really like it. It's a thin, good-looking case which gives you the protection you need, adds the MagSafe for the charging. At $89.99, it's pricey though, but I think this one should be worth all of the trouble. I'll let you know how it goes in the longer term. See you soon.